Good evening, guys and gals. This is Brad Varnell of the Slight Edge Living YouTube channel, and today is day 40. No, that's not true. Day 39. Day 39 of the 90-day gym challenge and 90-day YouTube challenge. And today we are going to talk a little bit about discouragement and what to do if some discouragement comes into your life, especially if it's related directly to the goals and things that you have set. And the reason that I'm bringing that up is because here I am 40 days in, almost halfway through the challenge. And I'm not really happy with the results that I have achieved thus far. And so, my wife and I were talking about it a little bit earlier today, and I told her, the first couple, 2 or 3 weeks that I was at this, when I really didn't lose that much weight, it really didn't discourage me, or at least I didn't feel like it did. But now today, I kind of feel like maybe it did discourage me. Like I was expecting to step on the scale and lose 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds. And the first week I gained an eighth of a pound, and the second week I lost 2 pounds, and the third week I held about even, and the fourth week I lost a little bit of weight. But overall, 4 full weeks in, I was probably down about, you know, 3 pounds or something overall like that. And I know that a lot of people say that a pound a week isn't bad. And long term, a pound a week would get me more than to my goal in a year or so. And so it took me years and years and years to develop this overweight and out of shape physique. So 1 year to get back in shape is certainly not too much to ask. At the same time, going to the gym 7 days a week like I was, I definitely felt like I should be getting better results. But once again, what do you do about that? I mean, you can quit. That's not a good idea. So, like I mentioned a few videos ago, if you want to be successful in life, you get started and you don't quit. And then tip 2.5 or 3 was if you something's not working, don't beat your head against the wall and make some changes. So I am looking into my diet. I'm looking into I know that I drink too much coffee creamer, even though it's sugar free, but it's definitely still got calories. I've been having some Subway sandwiches that aren't necessarily horrible. They're definitely better for me than the double cheeseburger and fries at at Wendy's, but still compared to lean chicken breast and some broccoli and stuff like that. So when it comes down to it, I can definitely pinpoint the part of the problem is I haven't been strict enough. I haven't restricted my calorie intake enough. So that's something that we're going to be working on. And then there's also been, when you go into the gym every single day, 40, days straight, there's probably a little bit of apathy that's set in where some of the days I'm just kind of going through the motions. I hop on a treadmill at a couple, 2.5 miles an hour, kind of lollygag along for a half an hour. And I'm not really, really burning a ton of calories and really hitting it hard and sweating and, leaving the gym knowing that I kind of left it all out there. So the important thing, folks, though, is to be happy about what you have done. Going to the gym for 39 days straight is a heck of an accomplishment. Eating the way that I have been for the last 39 days compared to previous in life is a fantastic start. So what do you do when you get discouraged? You got to remember your why. You got to remember why you're doing it, and you also got to remember the consequences of not doing it. I want to, I've written down my why I'm doing it. I have, a wonderful wife and two amazing kids and friends and family and people that I love. And I want to be vibrant. I want to live my life on this earth for however long God keeps me around here. I want to do it with vibrancy, with energy, being able to enjoy life. I want to be able to surf and scuba dive and water ski and do all of the stuff that I enjoy doing. And right now, in the shape that I'm in, surfing and water skiing pretty much out of the question. Scuba diving I could probably get away with, but even that's going to be a lot funner long term once I'm healthier. So part of dealing with discouragement is thinking about your why and the reasons that you're doing it. The other thing is to think about the consequences. Like if I give up, then I'm letting myself down, I'm letting my family down, I'm making a liar out of myself, I'm not following through on my commitments. I'm I'm 45 now. I probably give myself till I'm maybe 60 or 65 if I continued on the path that I'm on, maybe even less. So I cut down my life expectancy by a bunch of years because I think if I get this weight loss out of the way and get healthy, that there's a very good possibility I could live till I'm 80, 90, 100, 110, 120 with medical advancements and stuff. So you got to remember, you got to stay focused on why you're doing it. And then also, like I say, give yourself a break. Nobody is harder on you than you. And I guarantee you, nobody's harder on me than me. My wife is certainly a lot more proud of me than I am. And I need to be prouder of myself. So that's the other tip that I would give you is be proud of yourself when you're making a change and doing stuff like this. Remember that it's a work in progress. Like I said earlier, I spent years and years and years and years developing this overweightness and out of shapeness. And so here I am 40 days in going, hey, what's going on? But that's stinking thinking. It's loser mentality. Now, if I was sitting here in a year or two and I hadn't lost any weight and I'd been going to the gym every day, maybe it'd be time to be kind of upset and discouraged and thinking, what the heck is going on? But long story short, if you're feeling discouraged because you're trying to do something in life and it's not going the way that you want it to, number one, figure out why. Why isn't it going the way that you want it to? If you're doing everything right, then you just need to do more of it and you need to just stay consistent and keep doing what you're doing. If in my case, you can see where you're eating some things that you probably shouldn't eat, you're drinking some things that you probably shouldn't drink, then work on that kind of stuff. Cut it out. Decide, what do you want worse? Do I want to surf? Do I want to scuba dive? Do I want to be alive for 40 or 50 years healthily? Or do I want to have a Subway sandwich? Do I want to eat crummy a couple of times a week? Do I want to have coffee with a bunch of cream in it, 2 or 3 cups a day? What's more important to me, coffee with cream in it or living a longer, vibrant life? So it's just make a choice. Figure out what it is that's most important to you and go for it. And then number 3, quit being so hard on yourself. Realize that you're human and realize that just the fact that you made the decision and that you're on the path and doing something positive every single day, that's huge. So with that, I'm going to pat myself on the back. I'm going to be proud of myself for 39 days. I'm very much excited about the next 51 days. And then with the challenge that I'm doing through work, it's going to be more like about 70 days. Oh man, I bet you that between now and May 13th, May 15th, I at the end of that time frame, I bet you I am super excited and extremely proud of myself for following through on this. And hopefully the other reason for doing this is, I'm looking to inspire other people. How inspirational would it be if I quit on you guys 39 days in? So in order to inspire you folks, I got to keep on going. And that's very important to me. I mean, I want to get healthy, but watching other people make changes in their lives is almost, more enjoyable and more dear to my heart than watching the changes that are coming in my life. So thanks for listening to me, folks. And I definitely look forward to tomorrow, day 40. And then hopefully I'm going to do a little bit of a special video on day 45 when we're halfway home. And I'll be looking forward to sharing some more stuff with you guys all then. So with that, God bless. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.